I'm combining the two arts, rubber balloon animal making and sword swallowing. I'm going to swallow a razor-sharp, 4-foot-long doggy balloon, just for you. There you go. Okay, any questions?
How'd you do that?
Just for you, I keep it in my fallopian tube. Kids don't get it, and if they do, it ain't my fault. Now, folks, I'm not just here to entertain you. I'm here to tell you some of Dr. Andrew's miracle elixir, guaranteed to cure cancer, lighten your libido, and halt halitosis. Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, bad breath is better than no breath at all. You're probably wondering, Doc, what in the world can you possibly do for me? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can help you out with your eyeball thrombolysis. That's right, your eyeball thrombolysis, and you're wondering, Doc, what in the world is eyeball thrombolysis? Well, folks, let me show you right here, right now. I'm going to give you a little bit of an eye test. All you have to do is pay very close attention, follow right along. Here you'll notice we have one spot. On this side we have 4 spots. Here we have 3, and here we have 6. Now focus on that one spot for me, folks. Hold on. It's a little confusing. I'll slow it down for you. Here you'll notice we have one spot. Focus right there on the 1. On this side we have 4. Now on this side we have 3, and on this side 6. Now focus on that one spot for me. Sir, it's not television. I can hear you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know you're wondering, Doc, what in the world is eyeball thrombolysis? Well, folks, eyeball thrombolysis is when you may or may not see what you think you're seeing. Folks, if I show you 1, you see 1, you believe 1. But if I show you 2, you believe 3. Now, on this side, if I show you 4, you see 4, you believe 4. But if I show you 5, you believe 6. Now, that brings up an interesting question. What happens if you see 3 on this side? Well, if that's the case, you may see 6 on this side, folks. Yeah, and if that's the case, it won't be too terribly long. You're just going to start seeing spots all over the place. It's a terrible, terrible thing, I'm here to tell you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Doc, you may be able to help me with my eyeball thrombolysis, but can you possibly help me with my memory? You betcha, folks. Tell you what, let's see. Sir, do you know how to remember your anniversary?
Mine?
Yeah.
I'm going to get in trouble.
Well, no, that's okay. Forget it the very first time. If you're still married, you'll have a much better memory. Tell you what, there, miss, right over here. How many ropes?
1.
Very good. Let's see, on this 1 rope, sir, how many ends? 2, that's right. But 1 plus 2 equals what, sir?
4.
We're helping out the school, right? 3, that's right. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Weird, but right. Wait a second. How many ropes, miss?
1.
Miss. It's okay. You'll figure this one out later. So, I'm sorry, 1? Excellent. On this 1 rope. How many ends? No, that's okay. How many ends? 3. But 1 plus 3 equals what, sir? 4. That's absolutely right. Now, wait a second. Miss, how many ropes? 1. How many ends, sir? 4. But wait a second. You can't have 4 ends on 1 rope, can you?
No.
It's not your fault. It's his. No, actually, I'm sorry, but if you got 1 rope, can't have 4 ends. If you've got 4 ends, you got to have 2 ropes, right? But that's a little confusing, though, isn't it? I can tell it's confusing because this poor guy's giving me that RCA dog look. It's kind of like Keanu Reeves learning a new line. Tell you what, sir, I'm not making I don't want to make fun of you. I will, but it's not necessary. If 2 ropes is confusing, would it be okay if we went back to the one we started with? Is that better? Okay, good. I'll take the pity. I will. Okay. That's okay, sir. You're paying really close attention. Do me a favor. Watch very carefully. I'm going to tie a knot in this rope, sir. How many knots? No, sir. You shake it like that. You got 1, 2, 3 knots. 1 on each end, they make 5. And I never really could make this silly thing add up. I just don't get it. But that's okay. Sit, stay. Ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Doc, where in the world did you get these wonderful abilities? How did you come about being a doctor? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I happen to have studied Oriental medicine in Beijing, China. That's right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you something rather interesting. I am a doctor of Oriental medicine. That's the study of acupuncture and acupressure. Now, how many people here have ever been to an acupuncturist before? Cool. Then you'll know we don't ask you your symptoms, do we? We feel your pulse with 3 fingers, and we feel where your energy is blocked up, and that's how we know where to throw the darts. I mean, put the needles, sorry. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I was studying Oriental medicine, I also had to study a little bit about history, and I found out in the last century, we brought a lot of Chinese people to this country to work on our railroads, and we brought a lot of their physicians with them. Now, as they were working their way across the country, they found that not only could they diagnose disease, but they could tell whether somebody was lying or telling the truth. Now, this became very handy as they got to a state called Nevada, and they learned about these, playing cards. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here on stage, I'm going to give you a demonstration for the very first time here of ancient Chinese Las Vegas pulse reading. That's right. I'll tell you what, who would you stand right here for me? See what happens when you sit down front? That's okay, it's okay. Would you do me a favor, just shuffle these up for me? I know you're not allowed to gamble, so we're not going to take bets. They face the audience, it makes it more exciting for them. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you've done this before. Cool. Now, the reason I had him shuffle is so that you'll know that all of the cards are different. No two are the same. If they were the same, that would be cheating. And it's not that I'm not going to cheat you. I will. I'm just going to do it different than you expect, more than likely. So do me a favor, just say stop for me. Stop right there. Would you take that card? Do not show me. Do not show them. Place it in your left hand against your left side. All right? Now, I'm going to take your pulse. Don't worry, I'll give it back. Either my watch has stopped or you're dead. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You may lie or tell the truth. It is completely and totally up to you. I will not cast aspersions upon your character should you choose to lie. Like I said, you may lie or tell the truth. Here we go. Your card is a red or black card. Pick one of those, please, red or black. No, that's a lie. And right off the bat, too. Are you in sales? No? Law? Wow. Okay, so we know it's not a black card, it's a red card. Then make it a heart or a diamond. Heart or diamond, please. No. That's a lie, so then make it a diamond. Now your card is a high, medium, or low, please. High, medium, or low. That threw me for a second. Yes, that's true. Low card, so that would make it a 2, 3, or 4. 2, 3, or 4, please. Pick one of those. 3. No. That would be a lie. So make it a 2 or a 4. 2 or 4, please. 2. That'd be true. That'd make it the 2 of diamonds. Show them, they won't believe me. We're not quite done just yet. Ladies and gentlemen, well, thank you very much. Energy is, chi is energy. Energy flows. Like electricity flows through a wire, water flows through a hose. We're going to have energy flow through us. Now what we're going to do is, let's see here. Ma'am, would you do me a favor? Would you step right up here for me, please? Thank you so very much. If you'll stand right here for me. Here, we're going to need... Hey, you busy? Wow. Tell me, will you marry me? Are you rich? Answer the second question first. Just say you'll marry me. You'll never see me again. Oh. Right here, if you'd be so kind. Excellent. You know, if we got married, that'd be bigamy. Actually, since I got another wife, they'd really be bigamy. Tell you what, if you'd do me a favor, just hold on to her wrist right here, and if you'll hold on to his wrist right there. Now, with 3 fingers right across the pulse. Now, ma'am, I'm sorry, what is your name?
Patricia.
Patricia. Now, Patricia, have you been paying attention to what we've done so far?
Yes.
All right. Would you do me a favor and just say stop, please?
Stop.
Stop right there. Would you take that card? Do not show me. Do not show anyone else. Place it in your left hand against your left side, please.
Can I look?
Yes, please. It makes it a lot easier on us. Now, Patricia, what I want you to do is to focus on that card. Again, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You may lie or tell the truth. It is completely and totally up to you, okay? Okay, now I need you to actually hold with your left hand, and I'll take your pulse here. Now, Patricia, your card is a red or black card, please. Red or black, you may lie or tell the truth. It's totally and completely up to you.
It's red.
That's true. That is true. So your heart is a heart or diamond, please? Heart or diamond?
Diamond.
So I'm getting caught up with angles here, I think. Oh, that's a little tight. There we go. Let's try that again. I'm sorry, heart or diamond, please?
Diamond.
There we go. No, that's a lie. All right, so let's see, that makes it a heart. So your card is a high, medium, or low, please. High, medium, or low?
Medium.
No, that would be a lie. That makes it a high or a low? High or low, please?
High.
Yes. Now, okay, that would make it a face or a number card. Face or number, please.
Number.
Very British, but still a lie. Let's see. That would make it a face card. That would make it a jack, queen, or king, please. A knave, queen, or king.
King.
No, that's a lie. Leaving us either the knave or the queen. Knave or queen?
Queen.
Yes. Making it the queen of hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, give her a round of applause. Thank you so very much for helping me. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Doc, you may be a help me my eyeball thrombolysis, you may be a help me my memory, but can you possibly get a blood stain out of a t-shirt? You betcha, folks, but I'm going to let you in on a secret. If you have a blood stain on a t-shirt, you have more pressing problems than doing your laundry. Folks, but I can help. If you've got a stain on a t-shirt or maybe a vest, don't fret, don't frown, don't fear. All you need is a bottle of my miracle elixir and handy-dandy handkerchief. Now, folks, use a little bit of that elixir right on that handkerchief. Wipe that stain right up just like that. Tie that handkerchief into a knot and watch, folks, as that knot will slide right off. Now, should you have a second stain, again, don't fret, don't frown, don't fear, just wipe it right straight up. Tie that handkerchief into a second knot, folks, and watch as that knot will slide right off. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my miracle elixir is powerful, patented, potent, guaranteed you're never going to get another stain in exactly the same place. It just won't happen. That's right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're thinking. You know, here in the state of Texas, we've got a lot of heat and humidity, a lot of mold and mildew in the air. Folks, I've got a stopped up sinus, a problematic proboscis, if you will. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can help you out. You don't need to frighten or fear. All you need is a 6-inch nail and a handy-dandy crescent wrench. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is to place that nail overnight in my miracle elixir. And place it right up the nose. Until you hit bone. And you will. Now, when you hit bone, and you will, you're going to need a hammer, a crescent wrench, or other handy-dandy implement of destruction to drive that puppy right on in there.
Oh my God.
Wow. Boy, that'll cross your eyes, won't it? Oh. Now, last week I sneezed, I nailed a kid to a tree. It was terrible. Kids, just so you know, do not try this at home. Take it to school, you'll get a much bigger audience. That's right. Now, let's see here. I'm going to need some... Matt, would you do me a favor? It's not very hard. Just do this for me, would you please? Yeah, just like it. See, it's very simple. Just like that. Yeah, open, close, open, close. There you go. Excellent. Would you do me a favor? Would you step right up here for me? No, I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Actually, you know, since you made the trip all the way up here, just stand right over here for me. I'm sorry, what is your name? Ethan. Very nice to meet you. Thank you very much for helping. Gita, you don't have a big part, but it's an important part. Okay? What I need you to do is to gently pull the nail from my nose. Oh, who didn't see that coming? Gita, obviously. Gita, that's okay. Now notice I said two very important things. I said gently and pull. Because if you push, that's dead. Just for anyone who doesn't speak English, Italiano, tirare. Tirare, no springere. Così, no così. Imhole, no pushale. Ixnay on the ushpe. Alright? Alright, here we go. Just gently pull the nail. Alright, lady, you're scaring the hell out of me. Alright?
Scaring me
I know, it's not the fact that she did it like this. It's like she went like this. Jumping at me here.
Okay.
All the way back, folks. Oh my God, it's blood. No, it's not. What about a quart low? Now, folks, I know they built this as a magic show, and it is indeed. I know one magic trick, and folks, I'm going to show you that trick right now. Let's see, it involves a couple simple little things here. Let's see, it involves a white rope, and let's see. I doubt it, kid. I created this silly thing. Let's see, and it involves a red rope. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is something very simple. But with ropes, you do have to be very careful. When you're using ropes, you have to make sure that you don't get knots in the ropes. Folks, if you get knots in the rope, it does cause a big problem. And we never have figured it out, but something happens when you're doing this stuff that... And it's always about the middle. That's just the weirdest part to me. Hold on, but I can fix this. I had garlic for lunch. There we go. Excellent. Now, folks, I can keep this from happening again. It's very simple. What we do is I need a knife or something very, well, okay, I'll use a pen. Okay, it's not really a pen. It's a Sharpie. No, actually, it's a magic marker. It used to say permanent marker right there, but it rubbed off. But you know, the cool thing about this now is it leaves us with, let's see, 2 pieces of rope. Now, I'll tell you what we're going to do here. Do me a favor, kid. Stand right over here for me. Excellent. You stand right there. Excellent. Let's see here. Come here, kid. Stand right here for me. Right there. Hold on. All right, sir, you hold on to that end for me. Here, sir, you hold on to that end for me. Here, hold on to that one. Here, back up. There we go. Hold it up higher. All right. My job as a magician is to get this piece onto that piece, right? That's sad. It gets worse. No, actually, I've got to get it on here, and we're going to have to use a little bit more force. You're not buying it, are you, kid? You're not supposed to let go and hit it. I know. I almost laughed. No? Okay, now I'm confused. What'd you do to me, kid? Okay, this isn't helping. Here, I'll take that one. I'll take that in. And you can go away, I'm done with you. Okay, that's just not gonna work. So tell you what, luckily, I have the piece of white rope. If I can't get the red one on the red one, I'll get the red one on the white one. No, that's just confusing. See, you weren't clapping. No, I understand why. It's the knot. I can fix the knot. What do you want, think about how much you paid to get into this show, sir. I mean, this isn't that big a deal. It's a pretty good show. All right, I don't need the pity. I can do this. I'm a pimp ninja Jedi. Takes serious work. Come on, folks, that's not just magic. Come on, I mean, to me, that's like a miracle. What do you know from funny? But that's okay, because I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Doc, you know you may be helping my eyeball frumulus, you may be helping my memory, you may be even helping me with that problematic proboscis. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let you in on a situation. If you have an inflamed appendix, don't call some questionable quack to quell that qualm. Call me, because I can help. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is very simple. Let's see, I'm going to need somebody to help me out real quick. Hey, you busy? Yeah, come here, this is so cool. I'm sorry, and what is your name here? Oh, you got to let her through, if you would, please. Thank you. Now, what's your name? Radhika. Would you stand right here for me, please? I'm going to need two big, strong men, and since you're handy, not as big nor strong, but you're handy. Sir, if you'll stand right here for me, sir, if you'll stand right over here for me. Excellent. I'll introduce you in a bit. Probably as close as you're going to get to a pretty girl in a while. No, I'm kidding, There you go. If you'll hold on to that for me, sir. Let's see if, here's one for you, sir. There we go. Hold on to the ring there, and one for you. Oh, hold on. Here, hold that for me. Sanitize for your protection. Have you had your appendix out?
Nope.
Good. Makes for a better show. All right. Yep, the handkerchief stays there. It soaks up the blood. Did you hear that? It's that outside voice again. I got to get that fixed. All right. Now, you're not afraid of the sight of blood, are you? Me too, so I'm going to be doing this. I hope you don't mind. Let's see, I'm going to take the hook end there. Oh, don't pull just yet. A little jumpy there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, poor Rhoda Coon here has not had her appendix out. And I'm going to let you in on the secret. How many people here have ever seen professional street theater before? Well, luckily, we're not on the street. Who hopes to see a professional street performer sometime today? And that makes two of us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you've stuck around for the whole show. How many people have enjoyed the show? You had a great time? You know, the kids have worked very hard for their support. How many people think that hard work deserves support? Excellent. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in just a moment, I'm going to be passing my hat. So for any of you that think hard work deserves support, drop anything you've got right in the hat. It will go straight to the school. I promise. Now, here we go. Oh, this is bound to be good because we're going to get it right sooner or later. I mean, really. The last girl that did this is doing so much better. She's at Methodist from 203, 204, but she's pulling herself together. She really is. Now, gentlemen, on the count of three, I want you to pull as hard as you possibly can. Pulling that ribbon right through this young lady, removing her appendix. Now, if it gets stuck halfway through, you keep pulling. No matter how much she wiggles, squiggles, yells, and screams, you keep pulling, okay? Now, hold on to the lanyard for me. That ring might come off, and you're going to sock somebody behind you. All right. Gentlemen, one. Are you okay? All right, do me a favor. Put that hand on your shoulder for me. Put that hand on your hip. That way you don't go flopping off into the audience if this messes up. All right, gentlemen, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Pull, gentlemen. Right through her, folks. All the way right through her. Thank you, gentlemen, for helping out. What was that? What was... You came with it, you leave with it. It looks healthy. Dirty, but healthy. Tell you what, right here, we're just going to place that right back in there. Let that go. Ladies and gentlemen, give her a round of applause because it really could have been you. Thank you so very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Doc Andrews. They call me Dwayne the Magician, just so you know. Do you know what Dwayne the Magician, Kermit the Frog, and Alexander the Great all have in common? No, same middle name. Duh. Now,
Oh my God.
somebody got it. Now, I'm going to ask you one other little simple, very simple little question. Do you know what 2 U.S. presidents, British royalty, Liza Minnelli, Bette Midler, rock band Pantera, Ozzy, and Sharon Osbourne all have in common with you? You've all stayed and watched me perform, and for that I'd like to say thank you so very much. And now returning to your regularly scheduled program.